didn't know I miss until they're gone and you feel like this.
Good morning. It's Friday. It's Friday for me. You will be seeing this next Wednesday. It's the 1st of November. Happy November. I really hope that you're all feeling good and ready for a new month ahead. I've got myself a cappuccino from the gym. I nearly said decaf and I remembered, no, it's the morning. Yes, you need caffeine. Grab yourselves a cosy drink and settle in for a midweek vlog. I'm going to have a sip. They do good coffee in our gym. I don't know what brand this is. Change, please. I had a good half an hour or so in the gym. I did 30 minutes in the pool. I didn't touch the ground. So that's my new aim. Swimming up and down and then doing some sort of twist at the end without putting my feet down. So I was really pleased about that. A few bonuses. Number one, I remembered to take a towel and not a tablecloth this week. My towel and my tablecloth are the same colour of beige. So when I went to the linen box last week, I just grabbed the top one. I hadn't realised until I got out of the pool. And then wrapping it round me was quite bizarre. It was obvious I didn't have a towel. It was obvious I had a tablecloth. My other bonus was I did not lose my bra. So last week I had the incident with the tablecloth. Then the session after, I could not find my bra. I'd been into the pool for a swim. I popped into the sauna just for a few minutes and then the steam room. Got out, had my shower as normal. Went to my locker, pulled everything out. I put my hand inside and thought, I can't feel my bra. I had a very slight, oh no. Quite often I'm rummaging around because I just can't find anything. Do you have favourite bras? I definitely do. I have two favourite bras. One is skin tone and one is black. So it was a 50-50. Which one really was I wearing? Couldn't find either of them anywhere. And then I thought, okay, what do I do now? So I put my jumper dress back on, but it was very obvious I wasn't wearing a bra. One of the younger lads was working on reception and the lost property box is behind the counter. And I've got talking to this young lad. I say hello to him, ask him how he is. I sort of feel like I've gone past that point of just saying hello. We actually have conversations. I do not want to have to go up to him and say, excuse me, is my bra in your lost property box? I just carried on getting ready, getting myself drying my hair off and things like that. And I thought the cleaners may be around. It's quite late. I started hearing a little bit of talking in the cupboard area within the changing rooms. And it's got those hazard signs outside. So I thought that must be the cleaner. So I walked up to the door and just said, excuse me. And these two young girls came out and said, oh yeah, you okay? And I just said, I've lost my bra and I don't know what to do because I really don't want to have to go up to reception. She said, oh yes, there's a bra by the water fountain. So I raced over and I was like, yes, this is my bra. Oh, relief. I cannot tell you. Found my bra and life was good again. It's been quite a busy week. My diary's always full during the school holidays. You probably know this already by now, but I'm an early years advisor and trainer and I specialise in phonics and teaching children how to read. I work independently for myself. There are so many families that want sessions during half term. It means that I'm always super busy during this week. It's great. I love working with the children. I never wake up and think, oh, I've got work today. I just always think, oh, I'm working with such and such family, or today I'm doing this with so and so's family. I'm really blessed in the fact that my work is fun, it makes a difference and I enjoy it, so that's the main thing. But I have deliberately given myself a few hours off today. So it's Friday, the 1st of November. This week is Diwali celebrations for many families. And I said to GB, rather than going out tonight, I want to make two of our favourite Indian curries. I make a lovely lentil dal. I'm saying it myself, but it is very good. And I also make a cashew nut curry, which is delicious. I need to pick up a few ingredients. I made a little note of them this morning. Oh, it's a little bit wet where my hair tie's gone in. I need to pick up some red onions, cumin, butter, coconut milk, cashews, passata, some onions. Have I said onions already? I have. Natural yoghurt, mild curry powder, and some vegetarian chicken pieces. Later on I'll share those two recipes with you. I'm going to do a cosy dinner setup tonight, which will be really nice. We'll have mango chutney, some naan bread, some poppadoms, some lentil dal and cashew nut curry, and just have a super cosy evening in. So nice. go. Got the heating on today. I'm going to put the heated seats on. It's actually quite chilly this morning. Definitely feel like November is here. As I'm driving out of the gym, I can see that lots of the trees are losing their leaves. I wonder when we're going to have our first real frosty morning. Okay, so I wasn't planning to look at the Christmas things, but I definitely did get distracted. So let's go and see what they've got. The holly dish as well as the star dish would be great for entertaining. I always look at room diffusers and I thought these holly themed ones were really nice. I've not seen anything like these before. Scented wax decorations at £4. Santa's little helper, isn't that mug just so cute? I really like these neutral made for winter mugs at £2.50, what a bargain. They also had these winter blue ones. I really liked these at £2.40 for the club card price. Tesco had a lot of the mistletoe with robin themed plates, mugs, jugs, etc. It really gave a little bit of a vintage feel to me. I feel like we used to have something like this when we were young. A beautiful coloured green glass candle, really like those at £10. They had these light up trees as well if you're not keen on candles, and a beautiful selection of winter homeware. Wrapping in tree decks, had to find the C, and I also had to find the G. I thought these were really cute. £4. Tesco had quite a few paper chase items, including this wreath at £18. I need to say a big thank you to my best friend and also my lovely neighbour. Last week I received a text message from both of them to say that Tesco had some jumper dresses in the sale and I've managed to pick up one. It was £12 and I'm going to share that with you later on. GB's working from home today. I've just popped my head around the door and he's given me a special nod, which means coffee time please. He's stuck in the middle of a meeting, so I'm going to make him a very quick coffee. It's coming up to lunch, so I'm thinking about making maybe something like tuna sandwiches for our lunch today. Then I must crack on with some work. I'm just about to take this through to GB, but I don't think I've shown you these yet. Beautiful vintage stoneware espresso cups. Aren't they just gorgeous in this lovely chocolate brown? Most of you may know already that we spent some time in Bath recently. We did vlog it, so it's over on the channel if you've not yet caught up with it. I found these little espresso cups and saucers on the Sunday walk that we went on. The charity shop was full of so many vintage items. I fell in love with these espresso cups and saucers. They survived the day and they made the journey home as well. This is GB's first espresso in our new but old coffee cups. I'm just getting... GB's just walked through. Are you excited about your lunch? It's on the table.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I was going to say, what did you think of the...
Well, I felt like a giant. Tiny cup. I felt like I was playing house.
Playing house. Right, well, GB's just come through for his lunch, but he's going to put his earphones on so that I can carry on recording. Otherwise, we won't have a dinner tonight. But he's banging around in there. He's got his earphones on, iPad, his tuna sandwich. He's going to have 10 minutes to himself before he goes back in for more meetings. The kitchen is a little bit chaotic because I am preparing 2 curries for tonight. So this side is what I'm working on. We're going to do the lentil DAHL first of all because I want to pop that in the slow cooker. And over here are just a few bits and pieces that I'm gathering ready for the second curry, which we'll do a bit later on because I'm just going to do that on the hob. Don't need these. I think we need one of these actually. I'm really looking forward to sharing this recipe with you. It's so perfect for autumn. It's very warming. It's one of those meals that you can batch cook and then freeze. We always feel that the second round of it tastes even better. I don't know if that's because it's been cooked twice or it's been in the freezer, but I feel like the spices all gel together if it's been frozen. You can do this in the slow cooker, which I really like to do, or on the hob. let's get started on the caramelised onion lentil dal. The full details of the recipe and how to do this will be in the description. Slow cooker is out. This works really well in the slow cooker, but as I say, can go onto the hob. You'll need a little bit of oil because we're going to fry off some onions. The recipe says 2 onions, but I always use 3. Curry paste, this one is korma, but you can also use tikka, we just take it in turns. You will need cumin and some turmeric. Garlic or garlic paste, I find both work really well in this dish, and then a couple of vegetable stocks with hot water. So it is really, really easy. I'm going to get started with rinsing the lentils and then popping them straight into the slow cooker because it's already 12:30 and I really want to get this going. Often I will go straight into the slow cooker, but this one particularly can stick. So I do find the slow cooker liners quite handy for things like curries where you don't want everything sticking to the side. We're going to rinse off the lentils. I use a whole bag of lentils and it works really well. Let's rinse those off. Lentils are going to go straight into the slow cooker. In goes a litre of water, and then I use 2 stock cubes. If you've never cooked Indian food, this is such a great one to start off with. So what we're going to pop in next is some turmeric. Cumin is what makes it really, really tasty, so I put quite a bit of cumin in. Paste is going in. Garlic. We're just going to stir this now and then leave this to cook away in the slow cooker. It does take around 4 to 6 hours, I would say, but I like to leave it for as long as I possibly can. Our next job is to fry up 3 onions. This dish is honestly as simple as you've just seen. You can see that they're starting to caramelise in here. We want these completely golden. I'm going to fry these off for 1 hour to make sure they are super caramelised before I add them to the lentil dal in the slow cooker. If you watched my autumn travel prep vlog, you'll have seen that I tried on 4 jumper dresses from H&M, all between £30 and £50. This one was £12 and it fits me so well. I love this dress. I can't believe that I paid £12 for this. Look at these sleeves. And as I walk away, I'm wondering if you can see there's a split in the back. Can you see that on the leg? I did deliberately try and put my leg at the back so you could see. It is beautiful. This dress is going to look wonderful in the upcoming season towards Christmas. So huge, huge thank you to my neighbour next door and also my best friend for texting me and letting me know that they've got jumper dresses in the sale. This is by far the best one that I've picked up this year and I love it.
I've been waiting all year long for something special. I was hoping you'd fly south with the birds. There's no snow this year, but hey, that's nothing new. What feels different now is I'm spending it with you. No matter what, every year feels the same. But you brought back that feeling.
Right, I think these are done. They look perfect. Let me show you what these look like. So they are really caramelised and delicious. Right, it's time for us to transfer these onions over to the lentil dal. Then we can start the second curry. How is this looking? Let's give this a good stir. I feel like it might need a little bit more water in there. Those lentils can soak away all the delicious caramelised onions into the DAHL. Oh wow, this is going to be delicious. I'm going to move on to curry number 2. We need to blend up the cashew nuts with the coconut milk. Again, I'll pop everything down into the description. You will need passata, 1 onion, you will need ginger, garam masala and turmeric, 1 natural yogurt, curry paste. This time we have gone for tikka masala, and you will need some curry powder. I'm going to start by frying off the onion using the same pan that's already got onion in from the lentil DAHL. Whilst the onion is frying, we're going to blitz together the coconut milk with the cashews. So passata goes in. The coconut with the cashews, curry paste, 2 teaspoons of ginger, turmeric, 2 tablespoons of garam masala, 1 tablespoon of mild curry powder, garlic. Again, the paste works really well. So this is the sauce. If you eat meat, you could put this with meat. You could put this with chicken or beef or turkey or whatever meat you like to eat. We're pescatarian, so we do eat fish. So this evening we may have this sauce with extra large king prawns, or we find that what the cluck is a great substitute for chicken. This dish blends itself really nice to that chicken meaty feel. I'm just going to leave that on low, cooking away. Today I'm going to transform our living room into a cosy dining area. I'm going to move the sofas closer together and pull through the coffee bar to make a table. As I mentioned before, Friday nights are our nights for going out. I try to make it just a little bit special in here. I'm creating that Hygge vibe, that warm coziness for our autumn evening in. I really liked how I've pulled the sofas in. I've put some faux fur little rugs on the sofas just to give them a little bit more warmth and comfort. I've got the table set up by using the coffee bar from the kitchen. I think it's probably best now that I go and take a nice long soak in the bath, ready for the evening. 1st of November and we're already getting dark by 4:10. I've just pulled out a super cozy jumper dress. I absolutely love this one. It's from H&M. This is in a really soft fabric. It's really loose on, almost a smock fit. As I pulled it out, I thought I'd mention that I always store my jumper dresses on hangers over like this. I'm sure that you already know the tip. My winter wardrobe is full of jumper dresses, but they are too big to roll and store in a drawer. So I always store my jumper dresses over a hanger like this so that you don't get any of those marks on the shoulders. I've got leggings on today and I can't wait to get them off, to be quite honest with you, and put my cosy jumper dress on for the evening. There is nothing quite like having a bath at the beginning of the weekend. It's Friday evening, it's 5:30, GB's working away in the office. He said he's got about another half an hour to an hour of work to do. I'm just thinking about whether to keep my hair down or to tie it back. And I think I'm going to tie it back, get it out of my face for the evening. I'm going to start by just giving a massage right at the top. For me, I just find that stimulates the roots and almost makes the roots come back up rather than sitting down flat. I think it might be where my hair is so thick and heavy. I'm not using a comb or anything. I'm just going to use my hands. That's good. Can you see how my hair's not falling forwards now? I've just moved it in the direction. I'm going to grab my hair from underneath where my ears are, and I'm just going to pull it up in that direction. So I've got my hands fanned out and I'm just going to pull up my hair rather than doing that. Because if I do this, what happens is I get a really tight effect, and I really don't want that. I want a loose, tousled effect. So I'm going to come the bottom of my ears and I'm just going to lift my hair up. Perfect. It's already in the right place. Now that it's in my hand, there's no tie or anything in there yet. I'm just going to gently tease the top. Now I'm going to go ahead and tie my hair, but not pulling that ponytail, keeping it really quite loose. Last one round. And that's just created a very low ponytail. Now I need to move my band into the right place. So I'm just going to tease it at the bottom just to get it in the right area. My fringe naturally just wants to fall out. It's now just at that in-between length where it's not always gripping up in the ponytail, which is quite nice because in a way I was always just putting it straight in the ponytail and then having a very sleek look. And sometimes I like this sort of tousled look with my hair. Start by twisting it underneath and then just keep twisting it as I'm going round. Sort of twisting it under and up, under and up, under and up. Then this last section I am just pulling down and round, finding my hairpin. I've said so many times, but I love an extra long hair grip, and I'm just going to pin that in. I lift it up and then I pin it in. Always make sure you can't see the pins. One of the things that I like to do, if this fringe isn't fitting in the shape of the curve, I will just grab the end and I will pin it very loosely, so not tight, just almost exactly where it is, but just take that bottom section and just put a tiny pin in. I've been in to check with GB about whether he would like the pretend faux chicken or whether he would like prawns. He said it was my choice. I'm going to go for prawns this evening. I've not had the prawns with this sauce before, so I'm really looking forward to trying that. Whilst we're here and the lighting is quite bright in my bathroom, I thought I would mention to you about the vlog that you will see on Saturday. So today is Friday, but GB and I are filming again tomorrow and Sunday, and it is bonfire weekend. One of our local villages is actually the village that I grew up in. They do the most spectacular fireworks display. It's something that we go to every year. We're hoping that some of our family will join us, and we're going to walk down from the local pub. We'll have a little bit of mulled wine or a hot chocolate, depending on how we feel, and then we walk down with the whole village. Everybody's out at the same time, and the direction of flow is all one way towards the fireworks. Wellington boots on, hats, gloves and scarves. I'm very excited already. And then we walk to the Millennium Field, which is so busy. There's tents and all sorts of fun things going on. And at the bottom is the hugest bonfire. And then at 7 o'clock, the fireworks go off. It's the most joyous evening, and it's one of those dates that we have in the diary that we really both look forward to, and we cannot wait for the weekend. We would love you to join us, so please do catch up with that on Saturday. Let's go and see what the main room looks like.
When the sun goes.
Here is our main room. It is looking super cosy. Let's have a look at the table. There's just a few more bits that I want to do.
And the stars are hiding in the clouds.
This is the coffee bar, and it works really well with a little tablecloth on. I've just pulled the sofas in. The faux fur rugs on the sofa just give this such a cosy feel. We've got the bowls out ready, lentil dal, rice, and then we'll have the cashew nut prawn curry at the end. Let's go and have a look and see what's going on in the kitchen. This is the cashew nut curry sauce, and it looks and smells amazing. This is one of those dishes that neighbours will say, "What's cooking?" because they can smell how delicious this is. I'll fry up some prawns separately and then pop them in this dish before we're ready to serve. Oh, I don't think I said that the parsley's out because it's the suggested herb with the lentil dal. Right, let's take a look and see how this is going. I have added more water. It's probably got 2 litres worth of water in, and I've still got it on high and it's still swelling up beautifully. What do you like the looks of? Shall we point? You point and I'll tell you what everything is. So this is prawn cashew nut curry.
Ooh.
Okay. Mango chutney.
Right.
Rice. And down that end, obviously poppadoms. And then your favourite.
Lentil dal.
Yeah. Well, our dinner was very, very nice indeed. And we've been able to see beautiful fireworks out of the arch window because, of course, today is Diwali. So it's been really nice. Don't forget to join us for bonfire night and bonfire weekend. It's time for me to say goodbye. Thanks so much for watching. Take care and see you on Saturday.
Bye then. TTFN. Au revoir.